Deep in the heart of the Boreal wetlands, the brief, intense summer brings an explosion of life. But for the titans of this forest, it also brings a season of relentless torment. Here stands a magnificent bull moose. He is a giant, perfectly adapted to freezing winters and deep snow, but entirely vulnerable to the marsh's most insidious residents. A dark, shifting cloud envelops him, thousands of biting flies and a creeping army of ticks. They are relentless, driven by a singular, bloodthirsty purpose. Every moment is a battle for the exhausted bull. He shakes his massive head, swinging a velvet-covered crown that offers absolutely no defense against this microscopic onslaught. He wades through the thick, clinging mud, snorting and tossing his muzzle. He rubs his tremendous bulk against the rough, splintering bark of a dead pine, desperate to scrape away the irritation. But the swarm merely scatters and settles once more. He is a prisoner in his own kingdom. But in the wild, one creature's affliction is another's boundless opportunity. From the periphery of the marsh, a flock of sharp-eyed arrivals takes notice. These agile, opportunistic birds are the forest's specialized gleaners. To them, this beleaguered giant is not a tragedy. He is a moving, breathing banquet. They gather on a withered branch, assessing their colossal host. Then, with a sudden, synchronized flutter of wings, they descend. The moose, an animal capable of explosive aggression, does something extraordinary. He does not flinch. He does not bolt. A silent, ancient understanding seems to wash over him. He offers the feast. They offer salvation. The birds quickly fan out across his broad back, transforming his shoulders into a dining table. They are fastidious workers. With quick, darting movements, they plunge their specialized beaks into his dense, dark fur. They are utterly fearless, hopping along his spine, exploring the contours of his face and balancing precariously on the wide palms of his antlers. The great bull stands remarkably still. He breathes heavily, steam rising from his nostrils in the cool air, but his eyes are calm. He endures the sharp pecks around his sensitive ears and eyelids, fully surrendering to their meticulous care. The relief must be profound. Exhausted by the heat and the constant drain of the parasites, the moose makes a decision that requires absolute trust. He slowly folds his long, spindly legs and sinks his massive body into the cool, soothing embrace of the marsh. He is now completely vulnerable, yet he allows his avian attendants to continue their vital work. Up close, the true scale of the infestation is laid bare. Engorged ticks, tightly anchored to the moose's coat, dot his fur like morbid jewels. But they are no match for the birds. Working with surgical precision, the birds pluck the parasites free, one by one. It is a perfect, elegant symbiosis. The birds secure a nutrient-dense, high-protein meal, while the moose is slowly freed from a burden that could otherwise bring him to his knees. For a long while, the only movement is the rhythmic pecking of the flock and the slow, deep breathing of the resting giant. Finally, the buffet is depleted. Their appetites sated, the flock takes to the air as suddenly as they arrived, their wings cutting through the quiet forest air. Their work here is done. The Titan stirs. He rises from the mud, water cascading from his massive frame. He shakes his heavy head, unburdened at last. Rejuvenated, clear-eyed, and once again the undisputed master of his domain, the king of the boreal forest, turns and quietly disappears back into the shadows of the pines.